seemed to have lots of great things to say about what what impact he would have on our lives. So that was always good.
What did he say about JB?
Well, I'll tell you another story about JB because I already talked on the camera before. But I had another story. It's back before I joined MDI. And I was seeing this girl and having a hard time with her and stuff, and there was this guy who's like, oh, you know, he's telling me there's this men's team, come out to this men's team thing, right? He's like sounded kind of like weird, and he kept like going, come out to this thing. So finally he's like, all right, I'm gonna come out to a meeting.
Gonna go back with the old guy.
No, JB wasn't on the scene yet. But anyways, I started hearing fighting what it was all about, and I go, well, you know, I was sure I could probably use all this stuff, but I don't know, right? It got my reservations. That, you know, and money is tight, and there's this weekend thing all the guys want me to do, right? I'm like, I don't know, money's kind of tight. Anyways, at one point I was in a circle, and JB goes, are you using that as an excuse? Right? It was like, busted. He called me on it. He called me because, like, yeah, money was tight, but I think I was really using that as an excuse more than anything else. But he called me on it, and I think I kind of respected, like I knew when I heard that, I think I kind of like, okay, I think I can trust this circle because of that. So I got a lot of respect. So I think that kind of helped me kind of tip, what's that phrase, tip the tipping point. And yeah, well then, yeah, I said I will do this weekend, and I got on the team and I did all the stuff, and I've been with the MDI for a good 5 years or so after that. And I remember something else JB said to me too, that we kind of similar to what DeWitt said. Like what he said to me is like, you know, the guys can learn a lot from you. Which threw me off the hook because like people are always trying to sell you stuff and saying, oh, you're going to get this out of it, you're going to get this out of it, you're going to get this out of it. And it really threw me a loop that JB was saying, this is what we can get from you. But that's another thing I remember sort of from my early experiences from meeting